Parliament on Wednesday was forced to suspend sitting after lights went off in the House.
The chamber was plunged into total darkness for about an hour after one of the standby generators failed to work to augment power. Here's a report by Evelyn Tingma and Nino Enote.
Facilities we have approved here. Mr. Speaker.
The power outage occurred at about 11:45 a.m. when members of parliament were deliberating on some loan agreements. After waiting for a few minutes, the first deputy speaker, who was in the chair, suspended sitting indefinitely. For about an hour, the lights remained off.
It does not surprise me that in spite of setting up that committee, we are experiencing the same thing in a worse form, because this time around it's been longer. What that should tell us is that unless we will solve this Gumison as a national problem, we can set up a committee in Parliament every week. That would not be a solution.
Some members said their contacts with the Electricity Company of Ghana explained there was a fault at the Achimota substation. Deputy Public Affairs Director Kate Addo explained why the House could not switch to its standby generators after power from the ECG went off.
We have two generators, one 1043 kV and 643 kV. So usually these are enough to power the house and the other offices when the lights go off. Unfortunately, today when the lights went off, one of the generators did not kick in immediately. So we had to go and get our technical people to come and look at it and fix it. It took a little over an hour to fix, and that is why the house had to take a short break and come back once, the problem was resolved.
She, however, added Parliament had been advised to go through a procurement process to acquire a new generator since the current one was old.
Parliament recognizes that there is a need, for something to help augment what we currently have. So the board is working, has approved that the institution goes through the procurement process to acquire a new generator. It is old. It was acquired in 1996, so it's quite old. But it's a very durable generator, and I'm sure until recently you haven't heard anything wrong with our generator. But lately we've had a few problems with it, so we recognize that there is a problem with it.
Power was restored after about an hour. This is the second time power outages had disrupted parliamentary proceedings. The first time it did, the Speaker set up an ad hoc committee to look into the matter.